192. The Bill Squire Friday Get Down is coming up shortly. It's the only way that we can possibly ascertain when the weekend officially begins. It is in tribute to the late, great Murray Saul here at WMMS, and it's brought to you by Cleveland Whiskey. Hey, Jen.
Hello.
What's going on?
What's up?
You tell me.
I don't know. I have some beef with Bill.
Okay.
He's right here. You're in luck.
Hey, Bill, how's it going?
Hi, what's up?
Yeah, I want to talk to you about your ego lately.
My what?
Your ego.
My ego.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
All right. I recently waited on you.
You what? You what?
I recently waited on you.
Uh-huh.
And you totally snubbed me.
Where?
I've known you forever.
What?
I've known you forever.
Who are you?
My name's Jen.
Okay.
I'm from a fantastic city called Kent, Ohio.
And?
And I waited on you, and I served you poutine and wings, and you acted like I didn't exist.
Okay. When's the last time I saw you before that?
I also drive a 2008 blue Mitsubishi Lancer.
I don't care about this. I thought you were calling about something else, like show-related.
It is show-related.
How?
I don't even...
You said you waited on him, and you're telling me what car you drive. I don't know who you are, and so that's the important part.
I mean, I know a lot of people that drive blue Mitsubishi Lancers, so...
Oh, really?
Jen. No, of course not. I don't...
Okay, thank you, Jen. I thought she was calling about something on the show. I don't care if you waited on him. That's not interesting to me.
I don't... And if I didn't recognize... Here's the thing. I know a lot of people... And if you haven't been in my life in a while, and I haven't seen you in a while, there's a chance that I'm not going to recognize you.
I was sure she was going to get into the dog thing.
Yeah.
I was waiting for her to get into the dog thing.
How many people do you know, Bill? Like 6?
Here's the thing.
7, maybe?
Here's the thing. I can't even remember where I ordered poutine.
Canada.
Yeah.
I know I had it recently. I can't remember where I was when I had it.
I will be poutine this in my mouth, and I'm not leaving you a tip. How do you like that?
So for her to be as upset as she is, it's not an ego thing. It's like if you had said something and give me a little reminder, I might remember you.
She messaged me and was like, "I have a problem with Bill."
Yeah, why is it on you to remember every person that you? Yeah.
She messaged me and was like, "I have a problem with Bill," and I said, "Well, then call in and tell him that."
Yeah, I thought it was show related. Email him if you know him personally and have a complaint.
Or if you're serving me, you say, "Hey, Bill, it's me, Jen."
Right. Hi, I drive a blue Mitsubishi.
Yeah. And then give me some you could have said hi to me. You snubbed me as well.
Right. Why shouldn't he be mad at you for you snubbing him?
Jen from Kent, I don't know.
Bill's got a bone to pick with you that you snubbed him when you served him. You put down poutine and wings and didn't say anything. Here's your poutine, Bill, if that's your real name.
There's a guy that lives in my building right now that knows me, and he says so. He's like, "Hey, man, it's been a while," and I'm like, "Yes,
it sure has."
I got nothing.
I don't remember.
It's been so long. We're gonna have to pretend like we've never met before.
It's not an ego thing. If I haven't seen someone in a long time, it's hard for me to remember who you are.
By the way, Jen, the real ego here is to assume that he's going to remember who you are from some... Yeah.
Based on your Mitsubishi Lancer.
That's the ego.
We had a moment over the Lancer.
How did you not remember me?
I thought it was maybe because you slept with her or something, and then she served you and you didn't remember.
No,
Listen, there's a chance that happened.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But even that's not show related. I mean, that's personal stuff, and shoot him a text. I don't care about that, so I was waiting for the something show-wise
all
to
she
come
told me
up.
was, "I want to call out Bill." I said, "For what?" She was like, "Oh, Mary knows I'm calling," and I was like, "Okay."
Again, that's not an answer. Mary knows I'm calling. I have to know what you're calling about.
Do you have her profile?
Yeah.
Does she have a picture on there?
Yeah.
Let me
She
see what
just
looks
messaged
like.
me and goes, "That was supposed to be a joke."
Oh, well, thanks for taking up airtime for that.
Supposed to be a joke. No, I think she's falling back on that was supposed to be a joke. You do know who that is?
No idea.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
no,
go.
I
All
can't
right.
remember.
Now that's funny. That's the joke.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
She worked at
okay.
a bar that I go to.
There you go.
sometimes,
All
and I
right.
don't know.
Hey, Sean,
Al.
you didn't meet Bill at any time, did you?
Do
And
you
he
drive a
blew you off?
Mitsubishi? Because if
Yeah.
you do, I swear to God.
No, never. Don't even know what he looks like.
All right, good.
Keep it that way.
Hey, I just wanted to call in and say times are weird, and there's a lot of people that are really scared right now and freaking out. And I just wanted to call in and say how much I appreciate you guys doing what you do and entertaining us and keeping things light.
This is what Mary was saying.
I literally just said this in the break. I was like, can I say something? I don't know if you heard me, Alan. I said
No.
it to Bill. I was like, I'm really grateful for being on this show in crazy times like this because people just want a break. They don't want to hear this being shoved down their throats. And if we can lighten the mood a little bit with some dumb
throat.
story. And I literally just said this in the break to Bill. So thank you for reiterating
Well, that's what we're here
that.
for. I mean, there's a certain degree to which I have to keep people informed. But
Right,
I mean,
but
I'm
you
not-
know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Keeping it light and goofy and, a little bit of a distraction.
What are you freaking out about, Sean? Just the general stuff?
Yeah, it's all you hear about. And I know the morning show talks about it, and you guys talk about it a little bit, but there's 95% of what you guys talk about is just fun, dumb stuff, and I love it. Thank you guys.
Okay,
so much.
well,
Before you
love
go,
you
do
too.
you think if Poundcake started pooping at work, he'd be able to keep his thoughts together better?
I don't know about that, but I just thank you guys very much.
all right, thanks for
You're
listening,
welcome.
Sean. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, pal.
I
Keep
was,
crumpling that toilet paper, buddy.
Yeah!
I was for sure there was going to be a button there. I thought he was trolling. It's like, are you guys kidding me? You guys suck.
No.
That would've been funny.
I
That's
just
nice.
said that to Bill in the break.
He's going to be like, hey, thanks for making the coronavirus seem tolerable.
Right.
I have it, and I'm telling you, I'm quarantined for 2 weeks. I won't be listening to like an hour of your show.
Well, because Doogie and I, she on the morning show and me here, we have both gotten mail from people who are like, too much coronavirus. I'm like, bro, everything is coronavirus
Right.
now, right?
That's all we
so
have.
I don't want to talk about it all the time, but everything else will be, for the time being, through the prism of that.
Yeah.
All right? I like as much dumb crap as we can fit into 4 hours. But I'm not a moron. Like, these are things that interest me. And
it
at the end of the day,
impacts
that's
people.
all this is anyway.
Well, and like you said,
know,
closures and things being canceled, like that's stuff that you need to know.
yeah,
and
I am responsible for a certain degree of information, here,
Right.
but
but we can make a dumb joke about it.
listen, no matter what, and I'm going to point this out because I'm wondering if places around here, maybe some are doing it or will start doing it. There's a bar in Chicago called the Schoolyard, and I used to go there quite a bit because I live nearby. It's about a 15-minute walk from Wrigley Field. They had a great open mic I would do pretty frequently. We did a couple of New Year's Eves there before I met Gwen. And the Schoolyard is like, we're staying open, but nobody gets in until we take your temperature.
Oh wow.
We've got thermometers.
I was going to go buy a thermometer
Like those
today.
forehead
the
ones?
forehead ones where you scan the forehead like it's a barcode.
Yeah,
and
they
you're
said
in.
we will have contactless thermometers. Anybody registering a fever does not get in. We're going to be keeping a sanitation log, so we're going to be wiping the place down frequently. We're going to have sanitizer pumps all over the place. We're not. This is what I was thinking of when I said places aren't going to be taking cash. We're not taking any cash. Because in Illinois the cap is 1,000 people. Here in Ohio it's 100 for these mass gatherings. Washington State it's 250. It's 1,000 in Chicago. At least maybe it's for music venues it is.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many bars could fit 1,000 people, but certainly not the Schoolyard. But they posted this very detailed description on their Instagram, and they're like, we're only accepting credit cards. There aren't going to be any condiments on the tables. Everything you want, you're going to get in one of those little paper ramekins. So they're like, we're staying open, but plastic cups, disposable, silverware, like plastic silverware,
Plasticware,
plasticware.
yeah.
So they're like, we're not closing, but we're taking this seriously.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, in order for places to kind of maintain some semblance of business and order, I would imagine that a lot of places around here would probably do things along those lines.
Yeah.
Just to put people's, Breaking news, Prism of Coronavirus just canceled at the Agora. Thank you. Mike and Parmer right there on the front lines of the information, yes. I bet if she served Bill and Mary poutine... Oh, it just dropped off.
That's it?
Could Bill possibly have met her at a gazebo in Kent?
Nah.
All right.
No.
Because he definitely doesn't remember those girls.
No, I remember.
Right?
I had trouble because I said her name once. She's like, hey, keep making the gazebo jokes, but leave my name out of it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's right. Alan, where we come from, we don't share a poutine. That might be true, too.
I'm not a
figured
fan.
I'm not
I don't
either.
like gravy.
When we're in Toronto, I don't either. When we're in Toronto, Gwen loves poutine. And it's like I don't like goopy, rich foods like that. And it's like I get why people like it because it checks a lot of boxes. Not for me.
I like it once in a while.
I always like when Canadians will be like, oh, Americans are so unhealthy. I'm like, dude, you are covering French fries and gravy and cheese.
And cheese curds.
I don't need to hear it from you.
Yeah, and you'll put your life on the line for Tim Hortons, too. Which
Right,
don't,
yeah.
Like, you're also...
Timmy Hose.
Yeah. Trudeau's wife's got COVID-19.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I saw that.
They're isolating. And when I read that yesterday or last night, I was thinking Macron's wife. Emmanuel Macron, the Prime Minister of France.
Oh,
yeah.
she's in the danger zone.
She is? Because she was like his school teacher that he eventually married, so she's much older than he is. That's what I was thinking. But Sophie Trudeau is pretty foxy.
But that means Trudeau has it too.
They're self-quarantining.
Unless they're not banging. Yeah. That means he has it.
No, in some countries, the heads of state do have sex with their wives.
Interesting.
I mean,
Hey, Paul.
Yo.
What's going on?
Hey, I was calling in about Poundcake pooping at work. And I really think you should try it because it's just like being at home. Anytime you relieve yourself like that, you just feel so much more comfortable and your body feels good and you're just ready to roll. It'll probably help them remember stuff.
But I don't have enough time in between breaks. Like, I need like 20 minutes.
You got to train your body.
That is way too long. That is way too long of a poop.
Do it pre-show.
I don't have time. I leave.
Show pooping with Poundcake.
Hey, hate the show. I've been a huge fan since the beginning, guys. I got some Tom Papa tickets.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.
All right, there's Paul in Middlefield. Hey, Duff.
Hey, how you doing, Alex?
Alice.
He has not been listening.
No, that's a callback. I think he might be doing a deep dive there. Yeah, what's up, Duff?
I was actually calling to talk about Poundcake pooping, too, because
hot
I've
topic.
been hearing it for a couple of days now, and it reminded me, my dad always used to say, if you hold your farts, they're going to back up and cause some stinky ideas.
That's true.
Can he be my dad, too?
And to build on what Paul, the last caller, said was about 20 minutes being too long, Poundcake, if you poop more than twice a day, it will only take about 5 minutes.
Yeah, you just got to get into a routine. Routine with your poutine. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Duff.
Everyone's don't worry about my balls.
I have hot snakes, you guys.
What's hot snakes?
It's when the diarrhea comes out like a hot snake.
Andy!
I get hot snakes and bubble gut.
Hot snakes.
See, everybody laughs. Everybody makes fun of Bill Squire when he says fart your farts. But then Duff comes along and it sounds like he's the sensei. He goes, you don't hold them in. Bill's way ahead of him.
I will eat.
Bill's way ahead of him.
Yeah, but the delivery is
Stinky
just
thoughts.
phenomenal. Yeah, hold them in here. It becomes some stinky thoughts.
I'm
That's
going to
great.
be hella pissed if I go to the doctor, they examine me, they do whatever probe that they have to do to put in my brain or blood work, whatever, and then they're like, oh, you're not pooping at work? Oh, that's obviously the reason. Like, how
They're
how
going
could
to
you not
probe
know
his
that?
brain and say, a lot of farts up here, bruh.
Lot of farts. It's awfully foggy
It's
up
really
here.
stinky.
Yep.
Open up my skull, just
Need a
steams
lighthouse to get through this thing.
They look in your ears and they're just, did you have eggs?
You know what I hope is my poop now.
Sulfur skull.
Will you
What's going
try?
on in there?
Will you start trying?
I would start trying. If they told me that's what was wrong, then yes. But that's not what's wrong.
He needs to get
I
a
just got a
doctor's
text from a
note first.
doctor, and they said, yes, that's what's
No,
wrong.
it's not. It's not.
This doctor texted from doctors.org.
Yeah, this doctor. Hello, Bill. It's doctor.
Doctors.net, if you check that. It says,
And if that was the case, I would just poop over at my other job before I come over here.
Yeah. Alan, what is considered a gathering?
ask the juggalos.
Juggalos be trippin', yo.
This is a good point. I guess what's the Bible say about juggalos? Where two or more are gathered, It's the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, where two of them were gathering his name.
That's right. Violent J.
Violent J appears.
Or Shaggy Too Dope.
Juggalos be tripping, yo.
I almost said Scotty Too Hottie, which is not the same person.
I love Insane Clown Posse. Scotty Too Hottie and the other guy. Bill, are you ready to do Bill Squire's Friday Get Down?
Yes.
All right.
Everybody, have a drink, have a drink, have a drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. Brother Leslie,
The Bill Squire Friday Get Down is brought to you by Cleveland Whiskey. They have postponed their Honey Barrel Bourbon tasting, which was going to come up on the 21st. But the Winter Spice Ginger Zinger is a fantastic drink with Cleveland Whiskey. Are you ready, William?
Let's do it. It's Friday! It's been a long week. You got all the toilet paper you need. Now you need to stock up on some Cleveland whiskey. Quarantine yourself with a good time and a big glass of whiskey from Cleveland Whiskey. Galaga, 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 it's Friday!
have a drink, have a drink, have a drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. Brother Leslie,
Quarantine yourself with a glass of Cleveland Whiskey. Higher praise is hard to come by. There you
Did
go.
you like that one, Mary?
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, yep, that one was great.
You can go to clevelandwhiskey.com for all the details on what they're going to be doing and when they're doing it. Winter Spice Ale Barrel Bourbon. Yummy! Oh, my God. It is Mary Santora's favorite segment here on the show. It's simply a pity that she has to wait until the very end of the week to enjoy it. But it's there for a very specific reason, because now the weekend is officially begun.
When Laugh Fest was like, hey, we're sorry, there's no shows, I was like, man, I'm really going to miss that $1,500. But does that mean I get to be present for the Bill Squire Friday Get Down?
Yes!
And you know, everything's looking up Mare. So
Everything's coming up Mary Santora.
You know, she's Bill's
That's
biggest
right.
fan, wrapped up in a blanket with his